Hello everyone, how are you all? I am Geeta Khatri and you are watching Scholar. The knowledge of lines and angles is very useful in real life scenarios. In primary and junior grades, students learn the basic concepts or gain the basic knowledge which is very useful in advanced studies. As you choose your career option in future, this study will become the foundation or your previous knowledge. Foundation means a base on which you will raise a building, right? Without a foundation or without a base, you will never be able to build anything, or you will never be able to succeed if you don't have the previous knowledge. So concentrate on your studies right now so that you can be successful in life. If you choose a career option like a civil engineer or similar to it, this knowledge of lines and angles will be very useful. A carpenter also uses the knowledge of angles while making furniture. You can see in your homes, so many things are there where you can see the angles. In every object you can see the angles and lines. Like you can see this scissor. What are these? These are vertically opposite angles, right? You must have seen the driving wheel and see the alternate angles, okay? The knowledge of lines and angles is very necessary to construct roads, buildings, houses, furniture and so many things. Now, before starting the lessons, you must have the previous knowledge of all the angles. You must have studied acute, obtuse and right angles in your previous classes, right? So let's test your knowledge. Without this knowledge, you will never be able to understand this lesson. So let's revise the knowledge. This is a line, this is second line, this is third line and this is fourth line. Now see this angle. This is a right angle, 90 degree. Below this is an angle which is less than 90 degree. This is an acute angle. Now more than 90 degree is obtuse angle. So these are three angles. First is acute, then it is right, which is equal to 90 degree. More than 90 degree is the obtuse angle. Now let's continue with our lesson. I have already made videos on complementary, supplementary, vertically opposite and adjacent angle. If you haven't seen those videos, you can click on the link given in the description and watch those videos first and then continue with your lesson. Let's have a quick recap. Consider these two angles. One is this, second is this. These two angles lie next to each other. They are neighbors. So these are called adjacent angles. If we pull the line like this is a straight line and these are two angles. These two are supplementary angles adjacent to each other and these are also linear pair. This is a line. Linear comes from line. These two angles lie on this line. The sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degree. If the sum of two angles is equal to 180 degree, then the two angles are called supplementary. If these two angles lie on a line, that means they form a linear pair. If these two angles lie next to each other, that means these two are also adjacent. That means these two angles are supplementary, adjacent to each other and form a linear pair. Now consider these two angles. If you add these two angles, the sum will be equal to 90 degree. If the sum of two angles is equal to 90 degree, the angles are said to be complementary to each other. Consider this one. The sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degree. If the sum of two angles is equal to 180 degree, the angles are said to be supplementary. adjacent angle must have a common vertex, one common arm, and the other two arms lie on the opposite side of the common arm. If these three conditions are fulfilled, the angles are said to be adjacent angles. When two lines intersect each other, they form four angles, like in a scissor. These two pair of angles, one is this, one is this. These two angles are vertically opposite angles. This is another pair of vertically opposite angles. Now vertically opposite angles are equal to each other. This angle is equal to this one and this angle is equal to this one. Now when you have made a foundation, we will proceed with our exercise 5.1. In this video, we will cover the whole of 5.1 exercise. In the next video, you will be able to see the second exercise 5.2. Before that, I will clear your basic knowledge of parallel lines, transversal and angles made by transversal. Now let's proceed with exercise 5.1, which is based on the angles I have just taught.
The first question of 5.1 exercise is find the complement of each of the following angles. First of all, let's see what are complementary angles. As you already know, complementary angles are those that sum up to 90 degree. In all the three parts, one angle is given and you have to find out another angle. So, if the value of x is given, you have to find out the value of y. In the first part, the value of x is 20 degree. Now find out the value of y. For that, what you have to do, you have to form an equation. Y is equal to 90 degree minus 20 degree. If you take 20 degree from left hand side to right hand side, the sign will be changed from addition to subtraction. The answer will be 70 degree. That means another angle or the complement of this angle is 70 degree. In the second one, the value of x is given as 63 degree. The value of x is 63 degree. We have to find out the value of y. What we will do? We will subtract 63 degree from 90 degree and we will get the answer as 27 degree. The complement of the second angle is 27 degree. We will proceed with the next one. The value of x is given as 57 degree. The same method will be used here. We will find the complement of 57 degree by finding the value of y. The value of y is 33 degree. The complement of the third angle is 33 degree. Now proceed with the next one. The second question is find the supplement of each of the following angles. Supplementary angles you already know. Let us discuss once again. Supplementary angles are those that sum up to 180 degree. That means the sum of x plus y is equal to 180 degree. Of these two angles, one angle is given. In the first one, the value of x is given as 105 degree. We have to find out the value of y. In the previous question, we were calculating the complement. In the second question, we are calculating the supplement. Here we will subtract the value of x from 180 degree. To find out the supplement, we have to find out the value of y. The value of y is 75 degree. So, the supplement of the angle 105 degree is 75 degree. Now, continue with the second one. The value of x is given as 87 degree. 87 plus y is equal to 180. Then we can take out the value of y, that means the supplement of 87 degree as 93 degree by subtracting 87 from 180. Now proceed with the third one. The value of x is given as 154 degree. We have to find out its supplement. The process is same. We will subtract 154 degree from 180 degree and we will get the value of y as 26 degree. It is the supplement. The third question, identify which of the following pairs are complementary and which are supplementary. You already know what are complementary angles. Those angles that sum up to 90 degree. What are supplementary angles? Where the sum is 180 degree. You have to find out the sum of these angles to know whether they are complementary or supplementary. The first one is supplementary because the sum is 180 degree. The second one is 63 and 27. We will find out the sum. The sum is 90 degree. So the angles are complementary. Now find out the rest of the questions yourself. This is your homework. If you are unable to solve, you can WhatsApp on the given number. If you have any query, you can contact using this number. Now question number 4. Find the angle which is equal to its complement. So you have to find out those two angles which are equal and at the same time they are complementary. So complementary angles are those that sum up to 90 degree, right? And here it is given that both the angles are equal. So we can assume that both the angles are x. If we add x plus x, we will get 2x. We will divide 90 degree by 2. So we have found out the value of x, which is 45 degree. That means The angle which is equal to its complement is 45 degree. Both the angles are equal. Question number 5 is find the angle which is equal to its supplement. Now we have to find out two angles which are equal and supplementary as well. So supplementary angles are those that sum up to 180 degree, right? And as both the angles are equal, that means both the angles are x. So x plus x is equal to 180 degree. So 2x is equal to 180 degree. And finally the value of x is 180 upon 2 is equal to 90 degree. That means the angle which is equal to its supplement is 90 degree. Both the angles are 90 degree and the sum is 180 degree. That means they are supplementary. Question number 6. In the given figure, angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary angles. That means their sum is 180 degree. If angle 1 is decreased, what changes should take place in angle 2 so that both the angles still remain supplementary? That means we have to decrease angle 1. Let's find out what will be the effect on angle 2. Supplementary angles, that means angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree. Let's decrease angle 1. We will shift the next line to left hand side to decrease the measurement of angle 1. As we shift the line, we can see easily that angle 1 is decreasing while angle 2 is increasing. We have to keep the sum constant, that means 180 degree. So if angle 1 is decreased, angle 2 will, can you guess? Yes, increase. Seventh question is, can two angles be supplementary if both of them are acute, obtuse or right? What are acute angles? Which are less than 90 degree, right? So we can take any angle, any measurement which is less than 90 degree. We can take 45 and 30 degree, 70 degree and let's say 80 degree. Both are less than 90 degree, both are acute, 20 degree and 80 degree and 80 degree and 80 degree. You can find out the sum of each of these pairs. So we can say that none of them is supplementary. Now find out the obtuse. Obtuse angles are those which are greater than 90 degree. Let's say 100 degree and 120 degree. Both are greater than 90 degree. If we find the sum of these two angles, the sum is 220 degree, which is greater than 180 degree. That means these are not supplementary. Let's find out another pair, 110 degree and 140 degree. Both are greater than 90 degree, that means obtuse angles. The sum of these two angles is 250 degree, which is again greater than 180 degree. The answer is again no. That means two obtuse angles cannot be supplementary. Find out the third one, right angles. right angles, that means equal to 90 degree. Can two right angles be supplementary? Let's find out. We will add 90 degree and 90 degree. Now you can easily guess. The sum is 180 degree, that means two right angles are supplementary. The answer is yes. This question is solved. Now proceed with the next one. Eighth question is, an angle is greater than 45 degree. Is its complementary angle greater than 45 degree or equal to 45 degree or less than 45 degree? Let's find out. Complementary angles that sum up to 90 degree. So we have to find out if one angle is greater than 45 degree, the second angle is less than, equal to or greater than 45 degree. Again x plus y is equal to 90 degree, one angle is x, second is y. Value of x is given greater than 45 degree, we can take any value. So if the value is 50 degree, its complementary angle will be less than 45 degree. The second angle 48 degree, its complementary angle will again be less than 45 degree. So we can arrive at a decision that if an angle is greater than 45 degree, its complementary angle will be less than 45 degree. Proceed with the next one. Question number 9. In the adjoining figure, is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2? You can see both the angles, a common vertex, a common arm and two non-common arms are on the opposite side of the common arm. All the three conditions are satisfied. So the answer is yes, angle 1 is adjacent to angle 2. We can write out all the three conditions. In the exam you have to elaborate. Don't just write the answer. You have to write the reason why these angles are adjacent. Common vertex, that is O, common arm, that is OC. Non-common arms OA and OE are on the opposite sides of the common arm. Second part is angle AOC adjacent to angle AOE? Let's find out. You can see the two angles. Angle AOC is angle 1 and AOA is 1 plus 2. This angle. And this angle. Are they adjacent? Let's find out. This is the common vertex O. Common arm is AO. The two conditions are satisfied. Let's see the third condition. The non-common arms are not on the either side of the common arm AO. So the answer to this question is no. The third part, do angle COE and angle EOD form a linear pair? These are the two angles. Angle COE is angle 2 and angle EOD is angle 3 plus 4. This is a straight line COD and this is another line OE. Now you can easily find out whether they are linear or not. Angle COE and angle EOD, the sum is 180 degree because it is a straight line. COD is a straight line. So angle COD is equal to 180 degree, which is a sum of angle COE and EOD. Now, can you guess the results? Yes. Angle COE and EOD are adjacent to each other and also supplementary. So they form a linear pair. Answer is yes. Now move on to the next one. Fourth, are angle BOD and DOA supplementary? Angle BOD and DOA. Now AOB is a straight line. You know the angle on the straight line is equal to 180 degree. The whole angle is 180 degree, which is the sum of angle BOD and DOA. Yes, 180 degree. Now angle BOD plus angle DOA is equal to 180 degree, that means supplementary. Answer is again yes. Next question, is angle 1 vertically opposite to angle 4? You can see that the two lines AB and CD are intersecting each other. These are the two angles, angle 1 and angle 4. Are they vertically opposite? Yes. Now the second pair. We have to find out the vertically opposite angle of angle 5. Angle 5 is on the left hand side and these are two angles, 2 and 3. So the vertically opposite angle to angle 5 is angle COB, or we can say the sum of angle 2 and 3. As the lines AB and CD are intersecting each other, are crossing. So two pairs of vertically opposite angles are there in the figure. One pair is angle 1 and angle 4, another pair is angle 5 and angle 2 plus 3. Question number 10, indicate which pairs of angles are vertically opposite angles. This is the center. Now we have to find out the crossing lines. The vertically opposite angles are angle 1 and angle 4. We can easily see in the figure that two lines are crossing and these are two angles, angle 1 and angle 4. This is one pair, another pair is angle 5 and angle 2 plus 3. which is lying opposite to angle 5. These are the two pairs of vertically opposite angles. You already know when two lines cross each other or intersect each other at a point, the angles so formed are vertically opposite angles. One pair is angle 1 and 4, another pair is angle 5 and angle 2 plus 3. Now the second one, linear pairs. Again draw the figure. Linear pair means the pair of angles which are formed on a line. These are two adjacent angles 1 and 5, and also the sum of angle 1 and angle 5 is 180 degree, that means they are supplementary. Both the conditions are satisfied, that means this pair is linear. Now find out the second one. This is a line, these are two angles, angle 5 and angle 4. This is also a linear pair. Linear pairs are those which are alternate and supplementary. These both conditions are satisfied in these two pairs of angles. In the following figure is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2. Give reasons. We know that adjacent angles have common vertex, one common arm, and the other two arms or the non-common arms are on the opposite sides of the common arm. So let's check whether they are adjacent or not. If these three conditions are satisfied, then the angle 1 is adjacent to angle 2. These two angles do not have a common vertex, though they have a common arm and the other two arms are on the opposite side of the common arm. So two conditions are satisfied, but still they cannot be called adjacent because they don't have the common vertex. That means if all the three conditions are not satisfied, the angles are not adjacent. So we will write as angle 1 and angle 2 are not adjacent angle, and the reason is that because they do not lie on the same vertex. So now we will move to the next question, question number 12. Find the values of the angles x, y and z in each of the following. Angle x will be similar to the vertically opposite angle, that is 55 degree. This is a straight line. We will draw this straight line and we can see that one angle is 55 degree and the whole angle is 180 degree. So we can easily find the other angle by subtracting 55 degree from 180. In this way we will get the result as 125 degree. So angle Z is equal to 125 degree. So we have found two angles, angle X and angle Z. Now we will find Y. If you know the basics, you can easily find the angles. You can see that the two arms are extending on the opposite sides of the common arm. That means this is a linear pair. Now you will subtract 55 degree from 180 degree to find the angle Y. So the unknown angle is also 125 degree. Can you see angle Y is equal to angle Z? How? Because these are vertically opposite angles. Now to cross check whether the results are right or wrong. The whole is 360 degree, you already know. So you will add all the four angles and then you will find the sum as 360 degree. That means all the answers are verified. Right? Okay. Now move to the next one. The next part is you have to find x, y and z. This is a straight line. The whole angle is 180 degree. The two angles are given. You can easily find the unknown angle. When you add the two angles and subtract from 180 degree, the result is 115 degree. The value of x is 115. Let's proceed. Now we will find y and z. These are the two angles which are vertically opposite. If one angle is 40 degree, obviously another angle will also be 40 degree. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Z is also 40 degree. So we have found two angles x and z. Now let's find out y. This is a straight line, so this angle will be of 180 degree. So we will subtract 40 degree from 180 degree and we will get the value of y as 140 degree. So the question is solved. If you have any query, you can write to me or WhatsApp at the given number 7990-729-295. Next question, question number 13. These are fill in the blanks. If two angles are complementary, then the sum of their measures is 90 degree. If two angles are supplementary, then the sum of their measures is 180 degree. Two angles forming a linear pair are supplementary, that means 180 degree. If two adjacent angles are supplementary, they form a linear pair. If two lines intersect at a point, then the vertically opposite angles are always equal. If two lines intersect at a point, if one pair of vertically opposite angles are acute angles, then the other pair of vertically opposite angles are, let's find out. These are two acute angles. You can easily see that the other pair of vertically opposite angles are obtuse. In the adjoining figure, name the following pairs of angles. Obtuse vertically opposite angles. These two angles are more than 90 degree and vertically opposite. So these are obtuse vertically opposite angles. Angle AOD and BOC. Adjacent complementary angles, that means 90 degree and adjacent. This is 90 degree and these are also adjacent. So adjacent complementary angles are this one and this one. Angle EOA and angle AOB. The third one, equal supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are 180 degree and they are also equal. So the two angles are this one and this one. These are also equal and also supplementary. Angle EOB and angle EOD. Solved. Now let's find out unequal supplementary angles. That means the sum is 180 degree, but they are not equal. Let's redraw the figure. A part of the figure is redrawn to know the unequal supplementary angles. The whole angle is equal to 180 degree, but the two angles are not equal. So, these are EOA and EOC, unequal supplementary angles. The last one, adjacent angles that do not form a linear pair. These are angle AOB and AOE. You can see in the figure, this is the first pair. Now, let's find out the second pair. Angle AOE and angle EOD. This is the second pair. Let's find out if there are more pairs. One more pair is angle EOD and angle COD. This completes your exercise.
All the linear pairs are supplementary, but supplementary are not necessarily linear pairs. Linear pairs are adjacent to each other and are supplementary. Let me explain.
You can see the two figures. In figure 1, angle 1 and angle 2 are given. So, is this a linear pair? Yes. Why is it a linear pair? Because the two angles are adjacent and also supplementary. One is a common arm and the two angles 1 and 2 sum up to 180 degree. That means they are supplementary. This is a straight line. These two rays are extended on the opposite sides. All the conditions of linear pairs are satisfied. This is a common arm. Angles are alternate and the sum is 180 degree. All the linear pairs are supplementary, that means they sum up to 180 degree. In the second figure, you can see angle 1 and angle 2. These are non-common arms which are on the opposite sides. One is the common arm and the two angles are alternate. This is not a linear pair because the sum of the two angles is not 180 degree. Okay? We can define a linear pair as a pair of adjacent angles whose non-common sides are opposite rays, as in figure 1. Consider these two angles. One angle is of 110 degree, another is of 70 degree. The sum is 180 degree. That means the two angles are supplementary. But as there is no common arm and the non-common arms are not opposite rays, these are not linear pairs. While all linear pairs are supplementary because they sum up to 180 degree. If you like the video, press the red button to subscribe and hit the notification bell to watch more. Connect to join Scholar. Get ready for the next exercise 5.2.